Hey guys! Okay, so I'm actually filming a video right now with this Cocoa Classics from Kylie Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. It's really, really pretty. But I'm actually taking a break from it right now just to quickly show you how I put on my false eyelashes. A lot of people ask me how to do it, and honestly, it takes some practice. It's not that easy. Well, actually, you know what? It's easy after you've done it a few times and you're like, oh. But I have to say the number one pointer I could give anybody that is not used to doing false lashes is to look down in the mirror when you're putting them on. I think that's the best tip, as well as putting a light coat of mascara on beforehand. Those are the top two tips I can give anybody. So what I'm going to do is put on these House of Lashes Iconic Lashes right here. I'm going to zoom you guys in so that way you can see exactly what I'm doing. Hello. All right, now that you're up close and personal, let me show you how I like to put on my lashes. So you want to be very gentle with them. You don't want to rip them out of the package, but you're going to get them and they're going to come like this. So if you have on any acrylics, anything long, grab some tweezers. Well, you're going to need tweezers anyways. I like to use my old tweezers so I don't ruin my good ones. So I'm grabbing these and you're going to just grab them from the actual tip and they should just come right off for you. The way they're in the package is the way you're going to be putting them on your eyes. So the shorter end right here is going to be what you have in your inner corner. Also, this right here is telling me that this is my right eye. So you're going to get the package, you're going to look at it, and that's the way it should come. So this right here is your right eye. This right here is your left eye. If you're ever confused, just see that the shorter lash is going to go in your inner corner. So you already know this is going to be placed on your left eye. Well, my left, you're probably going to see it as my right. So anyways, you have the lash right here. These are already used. What you want to do is make sure that they fit your eye, right? You don't want it to be too long. So you're going to just place it on your lashes just to see how it would fit. You don't want the inner corner to be too far in or too far out. And you don't want your eyelash hanging off like this. That looks ridiculous. So you want it to frame your face. You want it to fit your lashes. So you're going to pop them on like that. So I always like to start off in the outer part and see how far in it goes. This tells me that this fits my lashes. I don't even need to trim them. Now, if this were too long, let's say my eyes were shorter. They were smaller, shorter. You're never going to want to cut from the inward part. You're always going to cut on the outer part of the lash because you want it to fade. You want it to go from short to long. You don't want to go long to long. You don't want a long eyelash in your inner corner. So you're going to trim them. Let's say my eye stopped right here. I'm not going to trim it here. I'm going to trim it out here. Does that make sense? I hope so. So next step. So you take them out very gently. You check the length. You trim them. Third thing is you're going to bend them. You're going to play with them. You want to maneuver it. You don't want it to be stuck. You don't want it to be very just hard, you know what I mean? You want it to bend because when you're going to put it on your lash, you want it to bend with your eye shape. So bend the lash. That's why a lot of times people have hard times with thicker bands because it doesn't look as natural or it's harder to get onto the eye. So I'm just going to play with it for a second. I've used these before, so I know that they're easily maneuvered. I've played with these before, so they're easy to get on the eye. So now, next step is to grab your lash glue. We'll take both of them out the package, right? So I'm doing that right now. Take your lash glue If you have a brush tip applicator lash glue, I'm using this black one. It dries black. This is by, I think this one's, yeah, House of Lashes. So it's the same brand that makes the lashes. And you're going to brush it on. If you have any other glue that's like the squeezy tube, like the dual lash glue, like this, the best tip I can give you if you have a squeezy, like one that squeezes out, is to actually put it on the back of your hand. That way you can take the glue and take the glue will be on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take the lash and I'm going to literally dip it just on the band. Do not put it on the actual lashes, just on that thick band. So see what I'm doing right here? I'm gluing it. I'm putting glue on. I'm brushing it on. Grabbing one of these lash glues that has the brush tip applicator is probably 10 times easier than using the one that you actually have to squeeze out. That way you can really see how much you have going on, and you can put extra on the outer part of the lash, because that is the first place that your lash will come off. You want to put extra glue on that part. So next thing, after you put the glue on, I think this is going to be your 5th step. I lost count. You want to wait for it to get a little bit tacky. So about 30-45 seconds. I would say about 30 seconds. So I'm going to just sit it down. Be careful not to get the actual band on whatever you're putting it down on, because it'll get stuck. And I'm going to grab the other lash and coat it. Because it's going to take time. It's going to take time for the glue to get tacky, right? So I'm setting this one down as well. While I wait a good, I think another 20 seconds for the first lash, I'm going to grab, see, it's all about timing. It's all about timing. I'm going to grab some mascara. I'm going to use this Too Faced mascara, better than you know what, and I'm going to put it on the actual top lashes. Just a light coat. Now, that's your next step. The reason why you do this is because when you put the lashes on, one, you want it to blend with your real ones, right? And this helps with that. And two, you can see your lashes a little bit better. So if you have blonde hair, your lashes, coat them very quickly, a thin coat, so you can see where you're putting your lashes and you're blending them together. So now I should be able to put on the first lash. I'm going to grab a small mirror and I'm going to grab my tweezers. And if you have acrylics, grab them with tweezers especially. But if you just have your regular nails like me, just pick them up and you're going to look down in the mirror, look down, and you're going to place these right where you need. So kind of like squint a little bit. You're popping it on. You're literally placing it on. So see how the outer part is on? I'm going to grab my tweezers and I'm going to take the inner part and I'm going to put it on where you can feel it. You will feel the cold glue right where your eyeliner usually is. You want it to be right on top. Grab your tweezers, push them in. Make sure that they are on right, that nothing is coming off. You can use your fingers now and you're going to kind of mesh your real ones with the fake set. And thirdly, if you would like, if you feel like they're not on tight enough, flip your tweezers over and you're going to just push the band onto your skin. See? Kind of fluff them up, because you don't want them looking down, you want them looking up. So you're going to Take your fingers, kind of push them up a little bit. If you need to adjust them, if you need to take them off, take them off all the way, and you would have to redo it if you have it on the wrong way. So now we're on to the next. These should be pretty tacky by now. Next eye, I have it with my hands. I'm looking down in the mirror, and I'm going to look down, and I'm going to pop them on where the inner corner is not too far in and where the outer corner is not too far out. Just like that. You're going to grab your tweezers and you're going to adjust. So take them by the band, push them in. See that, you guys? Take it by the lash with your tweezers, push them in. Take it with the tweezers, push the band in. And you're going to fluff it up. You want to make sure that your real lashes are meshed well with the fake lashes, and you're going to fluff them up. See? Just like that. Now, if you would like, so you don't really see the band, I mean, it's pretty obvious that these are fake, right? But if you don't want us to actually show the band, which you really shouldn't, go ahead and grab your liquid liner and just go over it. I'm gonna shake this. Just go over like a thin line right on top. See? And then you could do the same thing on the other eye. Now, as far as taking them off, so you got them on, see? First of all, let me not rush. You got them on. When you want to take them off at night, it's going to be an adjustment, first of all, when you have these on, because you're not used to them, right? So it's going to feel like, if you've had acrylics for the first time, you know how it kind of feels heavy? Some lashes are going to give you that. Sometimes if they're more natural, you're not going to feel that heaviness, but you know, these are a little bit more dramatic and they're kind of like weighing down a little bit. But that's pretty much how it feels like. It feels like if you have acrylics and it's like weighing down your fingertips, that's what it feels like, but on your eyes, if that makes any sense. So you'll get used to it. It's cool. It really does amp up the look. Now that I've tried them, I don't think I'll ever go without them. Like if I go to a wedding or a special occasion, I don't think I'd ever be like the type of person to wear them every day, just because I don't want to ruin my real lashes, and I just don't feel like I need them for every day. Now to take them off, like I said, I don't want to ruin my real lashes, right? So I'm going to grab some eye makeup remover and I'm going to place it on the actual eye while I wipe off my eyeshadow. I'm going to hold it there, hold a cotton round on the eyeball for a good 10 seconds. And that way you can loosen up the glue and make sure you don't get like any of the cotton right on the lashes. You don't want to ruin them. Or you can take a Q-tip and kind of just go on the lash band while it's on your eye with some eye makeup remover and just very, very lightly just take them off, very, very lightly. And then you can soak them with some eye makeup remover overnight. You want to clean them off because you can actually use them up to like, well, depending on what brand or like how good they are, minimum five for just like Ardell wispy lashes, like anything from a drugstore. You should be able to use it at least 5 times, if not maybe 10, if you're taking good care of them. Real lashes, higher end brands like Lily lashes, like these right here. Let me show you. These, you should be able to use these at least 20 times. If not, then you're not cleaning them right and you're not taking good care of them. So, just an FYI. Now, if you would like, you can go ahead and, if you can see your real lashes, which I don't see mine, but you can actually take a light coat of mascara and go one more time over it, but you're going to have to clean it off these fake lashes when you're done, like when you take them off at night. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope that was really helpful. Let me know in the comments down below, what are your favorite lashes if you do wear them. I'm actually looking for some really good, more like dramatic drugstore lashes, because I don't want to always use high end. So let me know in the comments below if there's anything that you recommend me try. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Like I said, subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.